Hello, my name is Michelle Rogers. I'm with Miller Street Dance Academy, and I first became involved in this foundation because I am a cancer survivor, and it is important to support those who have cancer and those that are trying to not only fund a cure, but also that help other people battling this disease.
My name is Katie Montalto. I'm also with Miller Street Dance Academy, and I love seeing the work that specifically Isabella Santos Foundation does for kids here in Charlotte and for families who are fighting this terrible disease, and how adamantly they're working towards a cure.
I first got involved with I first learned of the Isabella Santos Foundation because my daughter Sydney went to kindergarten with Isabella, and when we learned about Isabella and her fate, my wife and I knew that we had to try and do something. We wanted to help our daughter also and my son understand what cancer's about and how we can fight to try and help somebody in the community. And probably within 2 or 3 years, I was more and more involved. And within the last couple years, I've become a member of the board. And we stay involved because I can't imagine anybody having to go through what the Santoses have done. They're probably the most amazing people I've ever met. I think they got into this thing to try and save their daughter's life, and then they couldn't, and now they work harder than they ever have to try and make it so other people don't have to go through this same thing. And I don't want anybody to have to do that either, so we do everything we can to try and prevent that.
All right, my name's Denise Buzzard. I got involved with the foundation because Stuart and Aaron were very dear friends of mine, and Isabella was an infant when I first met her, and when we first found out that she was sick, we wanted to do all we could because they were friends, we were very close, worked together, and Isabella had a spirit that would just make anyone fall in love with her. And I stay involved because I see that it's a foundation that's really moving the needle, and I would hate to see any parents go through what Stuart and Aaron have had to go through, and would hate to see another child to have to go through what Isabella went through, and I want to be a part of that fight.
My name is Shayna Fox.
My name is Sabrina Berg.
And the reason why we got involved with ISF is because being a dance studio in South Charlotte, we thought it would be something really special to kind of give back to the community and be a little bit more participatory in how we incorporate ISF in our marketing plan.
And with Shayna being a student as well as our marketing director, and this organization and what it stands for is so close and dear to her heart, it was a no-brainer to get involved with this organization and certainly stay involved in this organization.
We look forward to continuing to stay in this organization throughout the next year and years to follow.
Absolutely.
We are the Blackmers, Aaron and Kelly, the son of Troy Blackmer, and that's how we know Isabella. Troy and Isabella went to school.
Preschool, Calvary. Together.
And we felt the need that somebody was hurting, and we wanted to be part of it, and we were hurting too.
We feel like this foundation has been awesome, and they continue, even now that Isabella's gone, they still continue to do good work.
They do the great things that
we want to do, and we just don't
absolutely
have the opportunity.
So glad to continue to support the Isabella Santos Foundation.
I'm Kimber Morgan, and I got involved with the Isabella Santos Foundation quite a few years ago. My daughter was in preschool class, with Isabella's little brother Grant, and that's when I first learned about the Santos family. I think everybody would agree that they were living and have lived every parent's worst nightmare, and that's what first pulled at my heartstrings, because I would not want to be in Aaron and Stuart's position ever. But I think they have done a wonderful job for neuroblastoma and childhood cancer. That's why I stay involved. They raise a lot of money. They give a ton of money back, which is so admirable. And there's just more money and more research, and a cure needs to be found for childhood cancer. And so that's why I'm a sponsor, and I stay involved, and I try to do whatever I can to raise money for the organization.
I'm Laura, and I am so overwhelmed with the impact that the Isabella Santos Foundation has had on the community, on cancer research, on commitment of families who are dealing with the situation. I got involved with ISF because my daughter was in preschool and in kindergarten with Isabella's younger brother. And I just had such a heart for their family, and I stay involved because they are so committed to make change. They're so committed to make a difference in this world, and just the team that they've built of phenomenal people and the way that they're growing this organization to make a difference in this world is why I continue to support them. Thank you.
So we've gotten involved with the Isabella Santos Foundation, first and foremost for just the story of Isabella and what this charity stands for. After meeting Aaron and Rachel is when we knew that the Savage Way would be a good fit to work with this charity.
Yeah, so the Savage Way, we are a marketing, branding, non-traditional creative agency, and we've done some clean graffiti work with ISF in the past, and we really jumped on and did some more work this year on the branding standpoint, and it just made perfect sense to partner with them because they have such a strong mission and are passionate about what they do, and that totally fits with our company and what we stand for.
Yeah, so cheers to 2016.
And I became involved with the foundation about 4 years ago because it's important. It's local, it's grassroots, and I'm a mom, and we have to help all of our moms and dads with children who need help fighting cancer.